Good evening. I need to hold my thing to read some words. Kamnapane ni Maori. Yep. Ia ponta beka bonau ni kaitau na komini. Kapane tan keiri. E toka pasi na nonora rangan ambong ai kakawa ki ayawe. E nang kukuren nana kukurei na nona ami kura is Massey University ne Pukamaru ma kami. Sineng kamoa yayao sineng kukurei ma kami auriki nasimi ake ana manga yongoa terei ne kuaro ayo. I hope that means something. Some years ago, I went to Papua New Guinea to speak in a youth camp, and the camp was held in the township of Vanimo near the Indonesian border. And when I went there, the people who organized the camp put up some large banners in the town to advertise the camp. And they put a big photo of me in there, and then my name was Pastor Havea. And number one, they made me a pastor. They elevated my spirituality to a pastor role. And number two, they changed my name from Havea to Havea. And I was told that the dialect of the tribe in this area don't have H in their alphabet. So they changed my name to Havea, and Havea in the Tongan language, it means lunatic. So I was pastor lunatic the whole week. And it's quite funny that, old ladies and things, they came and wanted to hug the pastor. Hi, Pastor Havea, every day. So I was pastor lunatic every day. I probably look like a lunatic, I didn't realize it. It is with pleasure that I want to welcome you all to Massey University. And a special welcome to Honorable Sepuloni and our distinguished guests from the representatives of the ministries, Bristol Pacific Peoples, and representatives from other places. We want to welcome you today. And a special welcome to our Kiribati community. What a way to start, and congratulations on celebrating your language. It's the first time, and we are honored to host you this year. And I want to thank my staff for jumping on the opportunity to bring you into Massey, to some of our young people as well. We want you to come to Massey. I'll tell you what to study, And it's quite interesting to read the Genesis account on language. It says that the descendants of Noah after the flood grew very strong, and they found a very nice plain and decided to build cities, and they decided to build a tower that reaches to the heavens. And as they were doing that, the purpose is, number one, that they would make a name for themselves, and number two, so that they won't be dispersed throughout the face of the earth. And when God came and saw them, he did not like it. And so he confused their language. And when he confused their language, there was only one language. But when he confused the language, it resulted in, number one, they stopped building the tower. Number two, it gave rise to a lot of languages. And number three, it dispersed people throughout the face of the earth. And it's quite interesting when we talk about language because we don't really know where it came from. Where did it come from? You know, you ask someone from the Kiribati, where did you get the language from? I got it from mom and dad. Where did they get it from? From their mom and dad. Where did they get it from? You know, I think it's a very good conclusion that we can get to, that language is God-given gift to you people. Because language identifies you as people, and language verifies your uniqueness as special and your state of specialty. And it's the same to all of us. You see, but the role of language in these people, what they did, they built the tower. What's wrong with building a tower? I don't think there's anything wrong with building a tower, but these people decided they can reach heaven through their own effort. And God wanted them to confuse their language because in their ambition to build this big project, they spent all their time in building this huge tower to make a name for themselves and overlooking the need of the people around them. Because commentators in this story, they said that there were many people died in the project. Can you imagine the safety of the time? And there were many people who died of hunger around them. They didn't really care about that because their focus was on the project. But you see, when their language was confused, they didn't focus on building the tower. They focused on understanding each other. And that's the role of language in the way we live, because the language communicates life from one person to another. You know, and it's not, you see, in the world today, we all build our own tower to reach the heavens. I run after my own ambition, and in doing so, I neglect the need of my uncle who is in need, of someone next to you who is in need. Because God's desire is for us to communicate His love through language to everyone else. And that's why the language of the Kiribati language is very important. And it's a challenge for us all. Do you build your Tower of Babel, ignoring the needs of the people around you? Or do you stop building and look at the well-being of the person next to you? Because, you know, God communicated Himself to us. And He didn't sit in the heavens and shout a message of love to everyone. He came down through Jesus Christ and be one of us. Speak our language, live our life, eat our bread, and come and speak our languages. Because He wants us to know the love of God, because God is a God of love. I wish you the best in your language as you celebrate it next week. And I want to thank you all for coming. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
So we'd just like to give a humble gift and to thank you and acknowledgement.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.